Going live. Welcome. Welcome to Serenity Night Live. I'll be your host today, John Walsh. Not the same guy from America's Most Wanted, no relation. Our usual host is going to be Pastor Reverend, a good friend of mine. His name is Greg Espy. And today I'm just sitting in. Normally I'd be the guy presenting. I'd be the guy doing the technical work and the screen share, some visuals, some music and stuff like that. But today I'll speak a little bit about the group. This would be our first YouTube live, and before this we had always done GoToMeeting, which I'm actually running simultaneously right now. I have in here in our little office, as you can see, some Serenity music, Serenity lighting, sounds. Got the webcam set up. We got our books to reference. We got live music even capabilities, and we have a lot of office supplies. We got the big dry erase board that says Serenity Night Live on it, SNL for short. So the idea is we do recovery stuff, we do spirituality, we do education, we do parenting, we do AA, NA, any kind of addictions and recovery, but we don't exclude God from the scenario. Our presenter is our speaker is a reverend. So I have my recovery Bible right here. So we're all over the board here. We got all the bases covered, and everybody can be involved. It's interactive. You can do it from home. You don't have to drive anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. If you need to go to a meeting, this counts as a meeting. We're working on perhaps making it more official with the AA format. But for now, it's just a support group, kind of like if you've ever been to a what's it called, a Life Ring, like that, a little bit like that, little support group. This is just a little teaser intro type of thing. It's kind of this is just me testing the software to see if it works, but at the same time, this is my meeting for the week. I only do about one a week. I should do more, but so I figured, if you can't at least dedicate an hour a week to recovery, you might not be recovering, and I did used to have a problem. I had multiple DUIs, so that was kind of the evidence that to me that there might be a problem. That's my story. I got so many DUIs that I had to go to rehab and jail and lose my kids for a little while, and I never felt like an alcoholic. I felt like I was just really depressed about some relationship stuff. I felt like everyone else around me was doing way crazier stuff than me. So in comparison to it all, like I was just somewhere in the middle. But what it comes down to is I enjoyed alcohol so much that I thought it'd be worth it to take the risk to drink and drive. And sometimes it was people asking me to drive. Sometimes it was people offering me a drink, but it ultimately it was me that did it. And there's always differences in stories between somebody who had a severe form of alcoholism that started at 13, and they got it from their mom and dad and grandpa and grandma before that, but that's not my story. This started, in recent years with depression. Probably could have been resolved with therapy or something, but fact of the matter was I drank to resolve a problem that I had, and it wasn't a good choice. Of course, it felt good at times, and then it had a lot of repercussions and consequences. Definitely was not worth it. So I struggle with the quote unquote label title of alcoholic because I don't have the shakes, I don't have relapse, I don't have any health problems. I didn't drink a liter a day or anything like that, but I drank and drove, and that's worse. I didn't hurt anyone, didn't get any accidents, but thank God, it could have been worse. And so I had a little wake-up call, did some rehab. I was in leadership and rehab. I was a house chairman, and I did some jail time for it. And in jail, I did the dues class, wood shop, and a lot of extracurricular activities in church. That's all you can do in jail. Go to AA and NA. Alcohol is a drug. But I enjoy these meetings. I don't have any problem with people that drink like moderately and do not get behind the wheel of a car. I don't believe everybody has to go cut and dry per se. And they recommend that for me because I'm the one with the DUI. So for any emergency, whatever reason, that somebody's like, life, world's on the line, John, save the world, here's the keys, you have to drive from A to B, or this happens, whatever the reason may be, who knows, it might be really important. I might need to drive for some reason. I might need to drive somewhere, kids in trouble, somebody needs something, I need something, I need to drive. So for me, I have to be 0.00 sober when I drive. And so ideally, I should not drink at all for that reason. And where was I going with this? So that's why, I think these meetings are good for me. At the same time, if you don't have DUIs and stuff, there's nothing wrong with you guys drinking in a moderate amount and just not getting behind the wheel of a car. Take it from me. I screwed up a couple times. I paid the consequences. My name's John Walsh. This is Serenity Night Live. Good night, folks. I don't even want to turn this thing off. Okay, there it is. Oh, you know what? Whoa. Not yet. Wait, let's go back. Rewind. We'll close it out with the Serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Keep coming back, it works. And for you folks that stayed sober today, here's your coin. I'm just going to show it to you. I wish I could give it to you, but it has the Serenity prayer on it. You take that light off it. And yeah, little coins that you get to me. They don't always have these anymore. I used to love these things. Anyways, I'll give you a quick little tour of the office, or the meeting room, I should say. Serenity. Serenity 95. Let's just have a little moment of silence here with the music and stuff. This is a didgeridoo. I'm gonna have to do a little better, but I could get it going. Hold on, just give me a second. You have to wet your mouth first. It has a very spiritual, sound to it. You should go great with this. So if everybody thinks like I can't do it, like if I just to give it a couple tries, like I usually get it going. But at first, everybody thinks like I just can't do it. It just sounds so stupid. Like just give up, Just when you're almost, everybody wants you to give up when you're almost there. It's so ironic. You're embarrassing yourself, John. Just give up. Why are you trying? Why are you trying? I love making fun of people. It's like how people always sound like that. I mean, the hater people, we're all guilty of it, but, it's just, we should try to be positive and encouraging, right? Supposed to be. Patience, patience. But maybe if I take the camera off of myself, I think that's what it is. But, it's just too much pressure. Too much pressure. Anyways, you get the idea. The ancient Aborigines said that this thing, the didgeridoo, would summon spirits, and that would have a positive effect, on the group. It made everybody feel in touch with the other side, and you could see the little DNA structures. That's what happens to your breath when it goes in and out of this thing. It vibrates. Little insects would hollow out these pieces of wood. That's what caused it to have that sound. Now, this particular piece is actually a bamboo. It wasn't hollowed out by insects, but the authentic ones were made that way in Australia and New Zealand. Well, I say I think in New Zealand they were more, different tribes, different instruments. They were Maori, and they had these things in New Zealand. I went there one time, but I think it was more like a tourist thing. Like it wasn't like the Aborigines made them in New Zealand. Just to clarify, I hate to give out the wrong information. So with that said,
I'm here to prove that purple.
Let's do another. Let's pray out again.
Only purple passes the
Let me turn this off because this is
or human ACOG test for the layman. The best test to determine a match.
This needs to go on pause or something.
Ready, Billy?
It's distracting me. Okay, we'll pray out, folks. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Good night, folks.